and a new Harvard Caps HarrisX poll just dropped. And I want to start where we usually do and then go out from there. And where we usually start is President Trump's approval rating. Where is it now?
Well, he's largely flat at about 46% job approval rating. And so we aren't seeing any big shifts within the overall approval rating or in terms of his handling of some of the key issues that he's pushing forward. And that's remarkable. And that's remarkable in many regards. It's remarkable because at 46%, he's doing better than what Obama was doing at the same point in time during his presidency. He's doing better than where Biden was at the same point in time in his presidency. But it's also remarkable because you're not seeing a lot of movement and a lot of shifts, despite all that is going on within the country. And there's clearly some wins for the president, like his handling of immigration. There's clearly some work to be done for the president, and especially in terms of his tariffs and trade policy and his focus on the economy. And then there's some issues in the middle, like foreign affairs, which voters do not have high expectations on, and they're very much on a wait and see posture. But looks like there is progress being made, especially in terms of Israel and Gaza. So a lot in play, and let's just say that the dust still hasn't settled on this administration, but it probably will as we get closer towards the midterms.
I think something we've really seen with President Trump over the past almost decade is that the people that like Trump like him and the people that don't. So when you're looking at his approval rating and you're seeing how the demographics go, does anything stick out to you?
Well, to the point that you just made, right? Like what's very interesting about his job approval rating is that his job approval rating is just a tad higher than his personal favorability rating. And usually in the past, we've seen much bigger gaps in terms of the personal favorability towards the president and his job approval rating. And what this says is that Trump has improved his personal likability with voters. He's carrying a lot more of Republicans and a lot more of independents than he has in the past. And really, the two elements are tracking. So it's not an issue of style, right? It's really an issue of the policies and perhaps the execution of some of the key policy that the president has. But in terms of demographics, look, the president needs to do better with independents. I mean, independents are dissatisfied with his job approval. I think that's roughly at 53, 54%. Women, especially suburban women, which he was able to pull into his camp and overperform with in the last election. That's something that he and the administration has to bear in mind. And we're also seeing some softness with older voters, and it's purely around economics. And so the challenge really for the president is making sure that Americans understand where the economy really is and fighting the dour mood or the sour mood of the economy that by and large has lingered even after the election. And so he can't skirt the most important issue, which is still the economy, which is still affordability, which is still inflation. And I don't see the administration attacking it as head on as it should be attacking it, given that this is the issue that registers the most with voters still.
Let's talk about that